Good morning and welcome to Book Saturday on Coffee with Alain. Going to look at Publish, Promote, Profit, and Advanced Nutritional Therapies today. Hope everybody's weekend is starting out well. Appreciate everybody that joins, comments, watches replays, listens to the podcast. Whether it's on the website, whether it's on Apple, Spotify. If you are listening to Apple or Spotify, you have one of those accounts, do me a favor. Give this podcast a 5-star rating. Let's get a few ratings and see if we can get this out to more and more people. Greatly appreciate that. Going to be a quick one today. Just going to look at these two books. Publish, Promote, Profit by Rob Kosberg. This book is an example of what he tries to teach you to do. He gives this book away very inexpensively and tries to get you into his other programs. And that's sort of what he's teaching in this. Not a lot of how to, but more of what to do. And it's creating that funnel to get people into your higher ticket items. And this is one of the things he uses to try to get you into his higher ticket items. So some good information about that system. So if you're interested in publishing something and getting people into your higher different programs or whatever your business is, this is one way to do it. A very popular, widely used technique to get people into higher ticket items. And so that's sort of what this book is about. And this book is actually part of his system to do it. So if you look at it as a whole, you sort of learn some of that. And so I liked it for that aspect. This is a little bit older, by Ken Cooper, and Advanced Nutritional Therapies. And as you know, I like to read different books on health and fitness and incorporate a thing here or two there into my life to help it make better. The interesting thing about this is it's alphabetical. So, just a lot of information about all sorts of things. The beginning is talking a little bit about diet and so forth. And then it gets into, like here, alcohol. Then it's alphabetical and talking about all these different things. Asthma, how food can do that. B vitamins. So it talks a lot about different things we can eat, but then different ailments you may have and things and what foods and what things could help with that. So I found it an interesting book. Some of it obviously doesn't relate to you if you don't have that condition, and so those sections you could skip by pretty quick, and then other things you read a little closer because maybe that does relate to you. So I did like the book. I think one of the biggest takeaways on it is the chapter on garlic, which I love garlic, but talking about just the studies where 1 clove a day made a definite difference in people's blood pressure and different things. And so I sort of like that as well. So just a good little book on nutritional things to make your life better, make you healthier, especially if you have certain ailments where you can read about studies that some nutritional things could help that. So those are the two books this week. Pretty short and simple, but I just wanted to share those. I want to say good morning to Thad, who's here and said good morning. And I want to say good morning to Dixon. Dixon said definitely need to insert alcohol into the equation. And while Cooper doesn't recommend alcohol as a nutritional supplement or something, he does acknowledge different studies that have shown small amounts of alcohol can be beneficial for certain things. Although he definitely doesn't recommend people start drinking just to combat those things. He says there's better ways to do it. But he does acknowledge that small amounts of alcohol can be beneficial. And there are many studies that show that. Those are the things I got for you today. Hope that you're having a great Saturday. My daughter's in Hong Kong for the weekend and sent me a picture of the Bruce Lee statue yesterday, which was pretty cool. I told her the statue was there in Hong Kong, and then it turned out it was less than a 10-minute walk from where her hotel is. So she went down there and took a really nice picture of the statue and sent it to me. If you look on my Facebook page, you'll be able to see that picture. I'll probably use that picture in a post that I make for Your Warrior's Edge one of these days. Maybe get a Bruce Lee quote and combine it somehow. But Glad that my daughter is having a good time in Hong Kong for the weekend, her and her friend. Magnificent city, a city that I always enjoyed being there, and I can't wait to go back again. Everybody, be sure to get the free guide to staying safe and the newsletter that's also free with information on staying safe, self-defense, living with the warrior's edge, enjoying life and being exceptional. Get all of that at enjoylifesafely.com. Go out, read a book for enjoyment, read a book for education, read the guide to staying safe, read the newsletter, and make it a spectacular Saturday. We will see you tomorrow.